Hello survivors, and welcome to a silly Saturday video. Yesterday we spoke about being explosive, an explosive build, or at least in the comment section if you looked at the video. If not, I'll put a link down in the description for you to go take a look at yesterday's video. But this is the build. It is on the Elementalist. We are playing with his second weapon just because I want to. I do feel like we get more arse skills using this weapon. He does have skill types arse, but he doesn't have bomb skill typing. So we are going to manipulate his skill pool. He does have bombs in his skill pool, at least 2 of them, and that's what we're going to be using. We are running multicast mastery, singular focus, skill inclination bomb, sure-footed and unconventional start. I did want to play this on the frozen wastelands, but it is a really bad map like the Dungeon of Despair, where there's just way too much interference from like the trees and things like that. So here is the skill we're going to be using. It is Ice Bomb. It explodes and it's just really fun to play. But it is very RNG as well in terms of what bosses you get. Now, if you get a lot of the Fallen King, as well as a lot of the Chaos Bringer, you'll be having a fantastic time. But if you get runs where you've got like Prophetess, Eternal Guardian, Ice Incarnation and the Fire Incarnation all at one time, you are going to have a terrible time trying to kill them. You are going to have to play very risky, and you are going to need a lot of movement speed on this build. So first off, we are going to be banishing every single one of the singular upgrades for our skill. So any of the skills that say surprise gift on its own, we will be trashing. We don't want any of them. We can lock this. I think we get the next skill at level 4. Oh no, I could have messed it up. Okay, hopefully we get surprise gift over here on the corner or something, but otherwise we can just skip the active skill one and just use one until we get more skills. That's not really a problem. But what's really cool is, yeah, it doesn't really matter. But even though he has the skill typing Ice, because he doesn't have the skill typing Ice, and because it's a seasonal skill, and as long as they have one of the tags of the seasonal skills, you will be able to get that tag on the character or that skill. So we're taking advantage of that by taking Bomb Inclination. It just increases our chances of seeing present or present bomb. I like calling it present bomb, I don't know why, but it increases our chances of seeing surprise gift in the upgrade or in the passive skill slots, and that's going to be really fantastic. It is really helpful, and it does making hitting 6 of them a lot easier than getting other skills. So we're not going to be banishing any skills because we know we don't have just bomb or anything like that. It is going to be a little bit random. We are going to hope for good RNG. Every time we re-roll, there is a really good chance of seeing surprise gift, but it isn't guaranteed. So we are hoping and praying for really good RNG to come our way so that we are able to get it more often than not. So there you go, a good example of how it doesn't always show up on every single level up. We did have to re-roll a couple of times there, and that's okay because we are already halfway there with the amount that we are looking for. And the only other bomb skill that we could possibly get is Avalanche, but as you can see, I was about to say, as you can see, we haven't seen it yet, but we did see it there. But we did get surprise gift in the same upgrade path or timing, so that's pretty well good for us. Alright, so we need movement speed, cast frequency, we need more surprise gifts. Come on game, please don't do this to us. There we go, fantastic. Multicast and area of effect are both fantastic, so we are going to grab both of those. They affect all of our bombs, and that's why we also get rid of all of the upgrades for the specifics of like your surprise gift. So we're more than happy to get things that are bomb only. We are going to take this unfortunately until we are able to get it. It is a bomb skill as well. I completely forgot about poison bomb as a bomb skill and him having access to it, so it should help us with damage in the beginning, but it's not really necessary. Hopefully when you're doing this you are able to get your surprise gifts a lot faster than I have. Now we do have a prophetess, which is an irritating one, but we do have the fallen king, and at least the ice incarnation is following us a bit better. So we have got a little bit of luck here and a little bit of no luck here. So we got some good bosses, some bad bosses. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. We're still in a fantastic spot, but we're just looking for that last surprise gift so that we can continue our explosive journey on blowing things up when they think it is Christmas time for them. So very fun to play, very, very strong as well, because it provides us with paralysis, which is a fantastic negative effect that reduces movement speed by 20% and increases direct damage taken by 4% for 8 seconds, and that obviously stacks. I'm not 100% sure on what the cap is, but oh no, why did I do that? I misclicked there. We found our oh man, that was terrible. Misclicked. We had our not poison bombs. We had our surprise gifts and we misclicked another surprise gift. Maybe they need to like make it so that's not possible. Lucky we don't have individual upgrades for all of them, otherwise we would have like maybe got rid of some really, really huge upgrades there, like legendaries or things like that. That was really, really stupid of me. Try not to do that when you try this build out yourself. That was a really, really stupid thing. But misclicks happen. You know, although I am an amazing gamer, I am human after all, so we do make mistakes. Although I know I'm not supposed to make mistakes, but I still make them. But there we go. Click over there and we've got our 6 skills. Now we do have the Eternal Guardian as well. Oh, we actually got double Eternal Guardian. They're not bad in terms of ranged units. They've only got really 1 or 2 that makes them irritating, and that's their laser beam. But other than that, they are very, very easy to kite. You just run around them and you're in a very safe space. So everything else, we got a pretty good second round over there for us in terms of bosses that have spawned. Unfortunately there we did walk into the Chaos Bringers bombs, so we are probably going to lose a life, but that is because we played it quite risky and we got bombed out ourselves. So that was unfortunate. It does happen. Don't take it too seriously. If you lose a life or 2, it can happen. Grabbing damage over here. Now we've got some damage and area of effect upgrades. We're gonna go for the damage first actually, and then we'll grab the area of effect. Damage just means they're gonna die a lot faster. Area of effect means that oops, we're gonna die. But at least we died there when the bosses died, so it puts us in a good spot where we can now relax and try and kill as many of the bosses put down as many traps as possible. So now when we fight the next set of bosses, we have more bombs to just explode right away. And again, we've got Fallen King, which is fantastic, but the other 3 bosses aren't the greatest because again, they like to just stand still and shoot abilities at us. So we got to kind of play around the Fallen King, kind of make him run around us, and we are going to have to play this a little bit risky. Luckily, we did get another dodge, so we are able to move around a lot more than we normally would if we only had 2 dodges. So we can play a little bit more risky, and as you can see, we do deal a whack ton of damage. So playing that little bit risky does pay off. And the reason why we banished all of those skills that had the word surprise gift in them, it increases the odds of finding all of these rare and epic upgrades, and it just lowers the pool and makes it a lot easier to find upgrades that are going to be and benefit absolutely every single one of these skills, as opposed to just upgrading one of them at a time. So it saves you a lot of time. It also makes it so that your upgrades are a lot more meaningful to the skills that you are using. So I mean, you can see over there, because of our multicast and because all of them go off at the same time, we are able to put down a lot of mines at the same time, or surprise gifts, and then when they do explode, everything around them just instantly evaporates, and it's just really, really nice to see. Really cool, and just a lot of damage as well. And now we've got one of the bosses following us, the Chaos Bringer. Hopefully we don't die to his little chaos explosion again, or bombs, but we look like we're in a good spot over here. He is using his slam attack, which means that we can just relax a little bit over there. Alright, so now we've only got the fire incarnation alive, which means that all the others died really quickly. You're going to see now over there pretty decent burst damage from the skill coming in over there, and that wasn't even a lot of them hitting them. There, even more hit him, and he died and we weren't even close to him. So very strong, very silly build. This is Curse 7, so even though it's Curse 7 run, it's not really silly, it's just really silly in terms of how much damage it can do and just how strong the skill itself is. Now we got to try and plaster this place in so many mines that when the final bosses spawn, they can just instantly get murked and die in no time. So that's what the aim of the game is. Try and kill the bosses as quickly as they spawn so that we don't have to worry about dodging all of their attacks and losing life. So let's see how quickly they're going down. Not as quickly as I wanted them to, but it's a decent amount of damage nonetheless. I mean, it's a decent time. We've nearly got an 8-minute run on a surprise gift only run. I think that's one of our fastest runs going forward. So we're going to have to try and beat that. Alright, and we are done. 7 minutes 51, so definitely under 8 minutes. If you never had the 8-minute achievement, you would have got it now, and it's just a really strong skill set. So let's see how much damage it did and how well it performed. I do think it's about 70 million damage, 59 million. Really cool. We are ready for the update when it comes out. If you haven't checked it out yet, the Gamesmithing YouTube channel did put down a teaser. We'll link it down in the description as well so that you can get a look at some of the new runes that will be in the game very soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and always remember, keep safe survivors. Until next time, cheers.